My name's Andrew, and I study computer science at NC State. As my fraternity goes into rush, we've been looking at options to replace the whole PNM spreadsheet and get full chapter input for every name on our list. There are solutions out there that are charging chapters hundreds of dollars per semester to do that, but there's a much cheaper and easier way to do it. That's why I built OpenRush. OpenRush is a recruitment management software that lets you own your chapter's recruitment and data with self hosting. You can host this for free on your own device, but to keep it running 24/7, I recommend using a host such as Railway, which is what I'm going to walk you through here today. First thing you want to do is get the hobby plan on Railway. That makes it so you can store your data so it'll work reliably through your entire rush. It's $5 a month, it's definitely worth it. So after getting the hobby plan, you should end up at this screen that shows your projects. So for me, I was already logged into GitHub, but you should be able to copy and paste the link of my GitHub repository into Railway, and then it'll build it from there. So the project's gonna automatically build, but it's gonna break because there are a few things you need to set first. So you wanna right click the canvas and click volume, and you wanna type slash data in there so you can store your images and names and whole database. So next you wanna go to the GitHub repository and copy the node secret creating command. You have to have Node.js installed on your computer, and you can look up how to do that. You want to paste that command and then copy the long string of whatever. That's going to be your session secret. So you're going to put it in there. And then you want to also put cookie secure and trust proxy as 1. So now you can just hit deploy and it should work. If it doesn't build for whatever reason, look back through all the steps. You might have forgotten something. You might have forgot to mount the volume, but it should work. All right, now that it's built, you need to get your domain name so you can actually access it for your chapter. So you want to go over to settings and you want to scroll down until you see networking. You just hit generate domain. It should be port 8080 for Node, but it might change. It'll auto detect your port. So it generates the domain, and then you should be able to just open a new tab and visit it. Or you can click on it. But wait, you're not able to log in yet. We need to fix that. Oh, also a side note, during editing, you can change the name of your domain to your chapter. So that makes it a lot easier. That's what I did when I was recording the demo, and you should do that too, because you don't want it to conflict with other people who use this. So now to create an admin user, you can just run this command. It's in the GitHub README as well, but you just want to put in the email for the admin, you want to put in the username, and then you can put in the password. Note that the password, it'll look like you're not typing it in, but you actually are typing it in. So be kind of careful. So now you can log in to the app with the admin account. It's gonna say change your password for me. It's just because I made the password admin123. But don't do that with your real chapter. I'm not doing that. So you can add a PNM. I'm just adding this as a test. Yeah, I didn't add a photo for them, but you can change the status like bid, no bid. You can vote yes, no. You can send notes. You can reply to other people's notes. You can react to other people's notes. But this is just as an admin. So the next step is getting an actual normal user, just a brother on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to log out of the admin account, and then we can click sign up at the bottom. And sorry, it's cutting through because there's some of my personal information in there, but you can just sign up normally without the admin console. So this is what everyone else in your chapter would be doing. Whoever you're going to have admin accounts with, like the executive board or the rush committee, whoever you want, they're not going to sign up this way. You have to sign them up through Railway. You can't create an admin from this way. But we're going to log back into the admin account, and then we should be able to, this warning again, we should be able to go to the admin console and then click users and just approve our normal user. So now we can log out and we can just go back into the normal user, type in the email, the username, it doesn't matter. But we're just able to go back to the user and log in, change your password. Don't make a crappy password, guys. Don't do it. And now This user, he can vote on everything. He can reply to the admin, he can react to the comments, everything. If you all enjoyed this tutorial, I hope you're able to get your chapter onboarded with this. And if you see any issues, you can open an issue request on GitHub, or I have added a claude.md file that lets your agents edit this. See, this is open source. You can hit fork on GitHub and make your own changes to it. You can make it specific to your chapter. You can have Claude change the theme, anything. You just deploy it through your own GitHub link on Railway, and you're able to just run it basically the exact same. If there are any improvements, anything, don't hesitate to contact me, and let me know if you guys like it.